Peace, family. Welcome back to another one. I hope y'all can hear me. Welcome back to another Food for Thought with Desiree D. Ray Wise. Today, y'all, I am making vegan spaghetti Alfredo. I'm sure y'all have seen it before on on TikTok. This recipe went viral on TikTok, but I'm doing it as close to vegan as possible. Okay, so a little bit different, baby. You gotta lift it up some and let it fall in, because if you do it that way, you're gonna spill. Okay. Hey, Iman. Hey, sis. Thank you for supporting your girl always. So right now, let me make sure I don't got a mess going on here. Right now, nope, you can't see it. You just see my pants. Right now, I am chopping up some portobello mushrooms and some carrots, right? Because when we eat, I like to try to sneak in some vegetables some way, somehow. And so I'm going to put some carrots and some portobello mushrooms in this quote unquote meat sauce. Let me say this. KJ, Iman said hey to you. I said hey. Hi. Yep. So that's no. I don't need you to come and do my marketing. Thank you. Boy, don't watch too many YouTube videos. He about to come say, make sure you like and subscribe. Well, thank you for that. That is very thoughtful. They should make sure they like and subscribe. Before I keep going, can y'all hear me? Let's make sure y'all can hear me, because I'm working with this microphone right now, and hopefully y'all can hear. Yes? Yes. Come on, Mike. Yes. Oh, Dream talking about sounds good. Awesome. Awesome. That way I can do what I need to do and move around and not have to stay right here in front of this camera. All right, y'all. So this spaghetti, right? My kids love spaghetti however they can get it, right? I don't know about y'all kids or y'all's family member or the young people in y'all's lives, but my kids will eat spaghetti all the time. It don't matter to them. Spaghetti every time. Have them some garlic bread or something, they're good to go. But in order for me to try to make it more exciting for myself, this is why I'm going to do it in that Alfredo type way. So we're going to make our own vegan Alfredo sauce. The quote unquote meat sauce is made with, let me see. Y'all ever heard of field roast? Them field roast sausages? Let me know if y'all ever used them before. So field roast, what I do is I put my field roast in the food processor and basically make ground beef with field roast, which is plant-based. So I just throw it in the food processor and look how it comes out. Look just like your beef or your ground turkey and all of that stuff like that. So it's actually very clutch. Very, very clutch to do it that way. Where's my spoon? Lost my spoon. My big spoon. I don't know where it's at. Oh, right here. Okay. We also got some gluten-free noodles. That we're using. I just be trying to do my best to, still eat the food that like I grew up on that was delicious, but make it more conscious, if you know what I mean. But on a spiritual note, we're going to be talking about energetic rest, right? Like our real need for rest. If y'all watched my last video, y'all know I was telling y'all how I was trying to wake up all super early and be on my grind. Honey, Spirit was like, girl, no, you need sleep. And let me tell y'all ladies something. What I discovered, I wasn't even looking for this. But ladies, did y'all know that we really need like 10 hours of sleep? 10 hours for women. Just uh based off our hormones. based off of our hormones and how we have to cycle our hormones, right? Men, they go up and down in their hormones, testosterone, estrogen, all of the things. They go up and down in their hormones throughout a day. Ours is, of course, 28 days, 29, 32, whatever your cycle is. But just based off of that, like, we need our rest. And so, honey, I learned my lesson on that. Let me put this field roast. I also have my field roast aromatics all in here. So onions, garlic, all of that good stuff like that. Let me come back and read what Iman just put because I am very interested. Good old olive oil going in. Not a lot because we don't need a lot. Good old field roast turned into ground meat. Good. And I got a big family, so y'all know I use about like 5 of those little sausages. All right, let me see what Iman said. Iman said, girl, I got a whole lesson in that. Didn't listen last weekend and ended up falling and spraining my ankle, shaking my head, been on crutches and shit. Lesson learned. I'm resting when Spirit said so. Okay? Okay, y'all, I got it. Listen. We definitely want you to heal up quickly, Iman. Ice. Okay, ice. But the athletic way that we have been taught to heal sprained ankles, as athletes, we always sprain our ankles. They call it rice. Rice. So rest, ice, compression. So if you can wrap it up, right? If you can wrap it up, put something tight on it, and elevation. So kicking that leg up so that blood flow does whatever it needs to do. But child, yes, the rest is essential. But here's the thing. First of all, that field roast be in that pan and it be smelling good. Okay? Let me season it up real quick. Garlic salt, Tony's, Italian. So I'm using some Tony's because I'm old school. Y'all, I'm gonna figure out some healthier seasoning options on another day. But today is Tony's, right? What's going on with you, Miss Cara? You want to show the family your missing tooth? Look at this, y'all. Say cheese. We got a missing tooth. So cute. So we got some garlic and onion powder, and then of course, since we're making spaghetti, you need some Italian seasoning, right? You need some Italian seasoning. So we are making the TikTok viral Alfredo spaghetti, right? That's what we're making, which those noodles are ready. I had to start those noodles before I came on here with y'all because I'm like, listen, I gotta get it moving, right? I gotta get it moving. So y'all give me a sec. Let me drain this so they don't keep cooking. Careful, Cara. It's hot all over here. Had to drain that so they don't keep cooking, and then I had to turn that heat down on the field roast so that it doesn't cook too fast before I put these other veggies in it. But anyways, y'all, can y'all still hear me even though I'm away? Can you still hear me even though I'm not nearby? Let me know. Put a yes in the chat. Yes, no, I don't see y'all commenting. Yes, all right, perfect. And listen, it's about to get loud, so cover your ears. Really? Yo, why my little what is this thing called? Food processor. The post button has started oh, there we go. The post button started acting funny this week. All right, so check this out. Now we got carrots and mushrooms, not too tiny, still leaving some chunks because we don't want it all mushy or whatever. All right, got that done out the way. We're gonna let that cook for a sec. I'm telling y'all, you don't have to miss nothing. Like whatever we used to eat when we were younger, we can eat similar food and not feel and be good and feel good about it. Right? We can eat similar food and feel good about it because we're just making better choices. Right? I don't know what. What? Okay, let me let y'all see the other one. Come here. Come on, say hey. Why do you have on brand new pants? Hey. Why, y'all? Why the hat on the side of her head? Why the hat on the side of her head? We don't know. Kimmy, why you got on your brand new pants, Kimmy? You need to put on pajama pants. Tag still on the pants. What's going on? Anyways, y'all, let me stay focused. I'm glad to have y'all, some of y'all, in my sacred space with me, spending time with me. This is always so nice and interesting. So glad to have y'all here. So really quickly, energetic rest. So I told y'all how I was trying to wake up early and do this and do all of that, and trying to be in my grind. And just the other day, Spirit was just like, nah, you have to rest. Like rest is good for you. When you get 10 hours of sleep, right? Good sleep, you are better. You're more creative. You're more empowered. You have more flow. You're better with your time, all in all. And so, what I've been discovering though, y'all, is that there are different ways that men and women rest, right? So, like, I discovered this. Like, when I'm watching TV or something, that's not real rest. Have you ladies ever felt like that where you're like, you kicking back, you may be watching something that's interesting, but you don't really feel rested at the end of that? You don't really feel like you really was intentional about taking care of yourself, right? You just feel like maybe time was being wasted. That's how I felt. Even though I have my shows, I love a good Love is Blind. I love a good cooking show. I love a good relationship show. Like, I love those things, but I've just realized that I have to watch those things while I'm like washing dishes, while I'm cooking dinner, or while I'm doing something. I can't just sit down and watch those things because they don't pour into me, right? They don't fill me up. I heard a teacher say this. I heard a teacher say women are receptive by nature, right? Women are receptive by nature. And so, in order for us to get good quality rest, we got to know when we are in receptive mode, and we have to be very in tune with what we are receiving. I thought that was so beautiful because I sometimes feel the most rested. I'm gonna get this oven started so that I can get all of this stuff going on. I feel the most rested and I feel the best, y'all, when I am reading a good book. Y'all ever felt like that? Like, just a good book replenishes you. It makes you feel like you've done something good for your being that at the same time has allowed you to surrender, right? So I just wanted to tell the ladies, when we are resting, when we are taking care of ourselves, we have to make sure that we are understanding that we're always being receptive. We're always drawing in. We're always taking in. So in those moments where we're trying to relax, in those moments where we're trying to replenish ourselves, we have to do it with things that literally feed and fuel our spirits, our souls, and our overall being, right? And when we do that, that's when we actually feel more energized. That's when we actually feel better. I know many women who can't rest, right? Because even when they're laying down, even when they're relaxing, they're thinking, their mind is going 1,000 miles per hour. They're still in a in like a creative type space. When the reality is, our rest is reception. Our rest is about us tuning in, listening to spirit, and receiving those downloads, right? So whether that is you're listening to something on YouTube that has been okay, your girl has been working out. I was about to be like, come on, this jar needs to open up, right? Strong woman right here. Got it. Okay. So our rest has to be in a way that is replenishing at the soul level, right? Replenishing us on the spiritual level. If it doesn't feed us spiritually, it's not rest, right? And so as women, we have to be very disciplined and paying attention when we go to sleep. Like when we're going to sleep, it needs to be a ritual, a routine, a spiritual practice when we're going to sleep, right? Like going to sleep, we shouldn't be going to sleep as women. We shouldn't be going to sleep like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm just going to pass out in the bed. Like sometimes that happens, right? Like hell, last weekend it was my brother's birthday, and we took him to go to karaoke. When I tell y'all, that was the latest dream that I had stayed out in like the longest amount of time. Right? We were out till like 3 o'clock in the morning. Absolutely, which is absolutely unheard of for us. Like we be in the house, we be sleeping, we be resting. Hell, Dream falls asleep at 8:30, which is why I need to hurry up and finish this food. Right? So we got home at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, super late. Y'all, when I tell y'all I don't remember falling asleep, I don't remember falling asleep. And that to me, like, it's like, wait, that's not cool for me not to remember to falling asleep. Like, I need to remember when I doze off into that realm because as women, we are receptive. And so when I'm intentional about my sleep, when I'm intentional about my sleep, that means I'm in. Yeah, it is. We know it's Halloween, but they know that already. Yes, yeah, they know that already. Thank you. No, you're not getting up. Go, go. Really? You just gonna hit my butt for real? Did y'all see that? Did y'all see Kimmy give me a little pat on the back? Child, that's Kimmy. Let me ask y'all this: do y'all put any sugar in y'all spaghetti? I think I probably asked y'all this question before, but there may be different people on here today. Do y'all put sugar in your spaghetti? Let me know. My mother does. She always has. We're going to let that simmer for a little bit. While that simmers, we are going to go ahead and make this Alfredo sauce that's going to go in it. Honey or barbecue sauce? Huh. Honey or barbecue sauce? That's interesting, Jenny. And it's definitely a pinch. It's definitely a pinch. Literally a little whatever we call this. Little sprinkle. Huh. Okay. Yeah, a little sprinkle. But we try to, again, we try to do things the best way possible. So instead of regular sugar, we're going to use coconut palm sugar. That's all we can do in this life is our best, right? All we can do is just give it our best. That's all I try to do, right? If I'm just being real with y'all, all I try to do is give it my best. It may not be perfect. Dr. Bobby Price may come on here and say no to that, whatever, right? But we do our best. That's all we can do. I don't know why my mascara done like bleeded under here. Excuse me, y'all. Real life happening here. Real life happening here. So we are gonna have, yeah, see that about a spoonful. That's all you need. That's all we need. So let me ask y'all this. How do y'all rest? What makes you feel really rested? What makes y'all feel rested? What makes y'all feel um really in tune with yourself, energized and ready? And let me tell y'all, when I'm talking about energetic rest, I'm also talking about how sometimes we just need to shut off, right? And I'm not saying just to be numb, right? I'm not saying just to be numb, but sometimes we just don't want to feel all the things. Sometimes we need to rest from an emotional standpoint, not just a sleeping standpoint, right? A sitting down, not taking action standpoint. Sometimes that numbness is good, right? And I don't want to sound like negative or funny when I say that, but sometimes we can have so much overwhelm, even from positive things that are happening in our lives, that we need to just kind of surrender and retreat and put ourselves in a space where we don't necessarily have to really feel. And this doesn't mean that we abandon ourselves. This just means we give ourselves a moment. We just give ourselves a moment, right? Just give me a moment to breathe. Hell, I'm not necessarily trying to feel great joy or great pain. I just want to just exist for a moment, right? Because it can all be so, overstimulating. But what I just know and understand is that rest is so essential. Like we should be including rest in our daily lives. I saw Iman, who's on here right now. Iman, I saw your story today. How you were just laying outside in the sun on your little chair or seat, or I don't know what it was because I couldn't really see the background or whatever. But I just felt that. I just felt that level of rest. Now, let me keep going with this food real quick because I'm about to start making this Alfredo sauce. Here's what I'm about to do, just so y'all know. I'm going to put a few tablespoons of butter. Now, my butter is real butter, right? Butter from a cow, right? This is a no judgment zone, right? This is butter from a cow. Only because it's just the best. It's the best that the market has to offer as far as a butter or a good fat goes, especially when it comes with making like an Alfredo sauce or anything that deals with butter, y'all. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. When it comes to things that require butter, like if I'm making pancakes or muffins or anything like that for my kids and stuff, I'm gonna use Kerrygold. I'm gonna use Kerrygold. Have y'all used Kerrygold before? Such a good butter. All right, such a good butter. Let that saute just for a little bit, simmer just for a little bit. Exactly. Like you Elmira, you get it. Sometimes you need butter, right? Like you want to be on the plant-based vegan thing, but you need butter. So in the sauce skillet over there, in the cast iron skillet over there, is some butter and some garlic. I was supposed to have some red onion, but I can't find my red onion. Like I guess I used it in another meal and didn't realize I didn't have it. So got to keep going. What I'm going to do for heavy cream, I'm using this Country Crock plant cream, right? So the only quote unquote dairy that's about to be in this meal is that Kerrygold butter. But Kerrygold is some of the best butter that you can get. Like chefs voted on it. Butter that you have to buy in the store, Kerrygold is it. No antibiotics for the cows and free range, like all of that stuff. It's the best one you can get. So if you haven't tried it, try that butter. Now, Country Cock whips the same way as heavy whipping cream. So whenever I'm making anything that requires that, I use this or something like it. See, making your own Alfredo sauce is so easy and it's so necessary, and it's the best way to do it, to have the least amount of like stuff that these jars be having in them, right? Fortunately, this the tomato sauce that I used, very straightforward, nothing in there that I can't name. Like literally, it's just all food to make this sauce. Sometimes when you making other things, you get Alfredo sauce, you got obviously milk and other stuff. Okay, so we're gonna let that start to roll a little bit, stir that a little bit, and keep going. So yeah, y'all are saying your rest is like having nothing on the agenda. I know that's right. A little bit of seasoning in here, a little garlic and onion and herb powder in here. And we're going to add some of this Italian in there too. Got this oven started because we're basically ready to go. Like this Alfredo sauce, it comes together very, very quickly. Like you just need a little moment for this cream to kind of thicken. Doesn't take very long at all. And it's just perfect. Perfect and tasty. Now, obviously, I have to add into it some vegan Parmesan, because how can it be Alfredo if you don't have any Parmesan, right? Follow your heart, Parmesan. Delicious. This stuff is actually very salty, right? It's giving real Parmesan. I haven't seen another one that is as close to Parmesan for real, as this one is. So kudos, kudos to this company for creating this. Rest. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are on here, your rest is essential to you receiving spiritual channels. Let me also say this. Sometimes your rest is still active though, right? Sometimes you have an active rest. So if any of y'all have ever like worked out or exercised or lifted weights, um, you can't lift heavy weights every day. Like you can't be doing back squats. My legs are sore right now. You can't be doing heavy weights every single day because the body just cannot handle that level of stress. It's actually not healthy for you. But if you work with a certain personal trainer, or if you just have this insight, you know that there's a such thing called active rest. So instead of just sitting down on the couch all day, on that day that you're not working out, your active rest may look like, okay, I'm gonna go for a walk, which is still working out, in a sense. Or it may be, girl, you just gonna keep coming interrupting with your beautiful self. Or, your active rest may be, um, I'm just going to stretch, or I'm going to do yoga, or I'm going to just do some body weight stuff and not use any physical weight. So, spiritually, y'all, sometimes our rest is still active. It's not just sitting down, it's not just doing nothing. Your rest may be like somebody said in here, Iman said, taking a spiritual bath. That's a form of active rest. Your rest may be cleaning, right? If cleaning is therapeutic for you, Like today is a rest day for me. I have not exercised today. I did go live for the ladies in Patreon today, but that wasn't a big deal. That was beautiful. You know, it's easy to talk to them. But I also cleaned. And though I did not have my mind so occupied with all the things that I have to do, I wonder if y'all can see it kind of bubbling over there. So I need to put this Parmesan in. So not going to use all of this Parmesan because I'm going to save some of it for a salad that I'm going to make. Y'all know whenever you eat spaghetti, how you got to have salad with it. You know, is that just a black thing? Y'all let me know. Is that a black thing or is that like a just like a known thing? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. I feel like that's just what we do to kind of make it a little bit healthy. That's just what we do to kind of make it a little bit healthy. So good. Already nice and really ready. Where's my little glove thing? Oh, it's over here. So yeah, it's balanced. sticky to sticky to sweet to. Hopefully I'm saying that right or the way that you wanted to be said. She said it's the right thing. LOL. Exactly. It's just the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. Baby, it's somebody on here, baby, that you could be blocking or doing whatever you got to do. It's somebody on here trolling. I'm glad. I'm glad that we are in agreement that making the salad is the right thing to do. Okay. Exactly, Iman. Iman, I need to make you a moderator. Like, why is that not a thing already? Okay, I'm gonna bring my phone closer because I want y'all to see both of these, and I want y'all to see how beautiful. But I gotta get a little taste. Um, so perfect. Both of them easy, effortless. Let me show y'all. Okay, phone. Are we gonna cooperate, phone? Okay, let me show. Alfredo sauce. You see that? You see that? It's giving. It's just giving. Okay, it's just giving. That's what it is doing. It's just giving. So let's put it together and then get it in the oven, not for too long because the stuff is already cooked. Everything is already cooked, so it don't have to be in the oven for long. I don't know why when make recipes they make you got to put the stuff in the oven for 30 minutes, even though you've cooked everything. Like I understand you want the sauce to be saucing or whatever, or you know, I don't know. But I'm not gonna be keeping mine in the oven for long. Maybe 15 minutes. Cheese melt, all of that good stuff like that. Y'all, look at this tiny deodorant, y'all. So I have sensitive skin, right? Especially when it comes down to like deodorants and stuff. So I try to use natural deodorants, you know. Same way I'm doing with my food. Pick I try to pick more balanced stuff. And so I wanted to try a new deodorant. I'm sure y'all heard of it before. I've seen it before, but I hadn't tried it. And so I was like, okay, let me try it today. Let me get the sample size. Just in case I don't like it, I won't feel bad about throwing it away because you know these uh, natural deodorants that don't have the aluminum and all of the extra stuff in it, they be expensive, right? Like you looking at like 12, 13, 15, sometimes even $16 for a natural deodorant, right? So I'm like, okay, Target, I'm around the corner, let me pick some up. Look how tiny this deodorant is, y'all. This is not even a sample size, right? Like this is half of the sample size. Am I wrong for expecting more? Y'all let me know. Look how tiny that is, right? That's not the regular sample size. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for expecting more of this? Y'all let me know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, got the good old Pyrex. Is this my big one? That thing was, that thing was, it wasn't expensive. It was like maybe $3.99. $3.99. I felt like other sample sizes be bigger than this. Like this is like, oh, the natural deodorant was causing the chafing for you. That may be a thing for me too. Because I feel like sometimes like my skin gets irritated and I'm like, can't really use that one. But yeah, $3.99, this little baby. Look at this. I was like, they wrong. Okay? They wrong. Like this is you on vacation, you forgot your deodorant, you run into the closest store, you just need you something, you know. What girl, listen, ghetto. Ghetto. Alright, so we got these noodles here. Gluten-free. Trying to do our best here. Pouring them in the bottle. See, look, this is gonna be a lot of food. I should have probably made 2 pans of this. I got a big family, y'all. I probably should have used 2 pans. Because ooh, that's hot. I probably need to use 2 pans, y'all, because it will, I don't want it to overflow. I use 2 pans. Yo, we are a whole family of 6 over here. So, so for us, I always make a lot of food. So I can give my kids something to take to school and things like that. And I don't want this spilling all into the, ooh, it's hot. I don't want it all spilling over into the, you know what I mean? Spilling off in the oven. Y'all need to tell me how y'all clean y'all's oven. Do y'all be cleaning y'all's oven? Do you clean your oven? If you do, let me know how you do it. You know, what do you use to clean it? I know mine need to be cleaned at this point. How y'all clean y'all oven? Do y'all do it once a month, once a year, every few months? What y'all be doing? Okay, so what I'm about to do right now, I got these noodles spread out in the bottom of this pan. I'm about to grab this Alfredo sauce and I'm gonna spread it along the bottom here on both of these pans. Then after I do that, I'm gonna put the red sauce on top and add some cheese. I'm gonna show y'all all of that though. Let me see. Get this, get this. Really, phone? Phone froze. All right, Alfredo sauce in the bottom here. Save some for this other pan. I probably could have made more of this if I'm being real. Which I had 2 things, but I was like, I don't want to use 2 because I'm going to maybe use that other one for something else. But dream be knowing. When I send him in the grocery store, y'all, he buys extra of everything. Because he be knowing we like to eat over here. I be being modest because I be like, baby, I don't like throwing away food, right? My mama taught us not to throw away food because somebody else out there in this world is hungry. Do you understand? So I try to buy only what we are going to eat. Are y'all like that as well? Or do y'all overbuy? If you overbuy, do y'all really believe that that your family is going to finish whatever it is? What y'all think? Every 6 months or so. Is there any specific products you use when you clean it? All I'm doing right now is kind of, massaging this sauce into these noodles with these tongues, kind of spinning it around, getting them all sauced up. And then we're gonna go with the red sauce on top, which I'm about to go and grab. What do you use when you clean your oven? I need to clean mine because I cooked some food. Red sauce going on top. I'm gonna show y'all once I put it all together. Ma'am, you back, ma'am? You back in here with mommy?
Yes, my iPad.
With your iPad? Where's the spoon?
My iPad.
I don't know. Where's your iPad?
Oh,
Stay back. Stay back. Chill out. All right. That's done. Let's see. Ooh, my God. See? When you see good food, you just got to think about the goodness of God. That's why we used to pray. That's why we used to pray that prayer. God is grace, God is good. Let us thank you for this food. Y'all remember that? God is grace, God is good. Let us thank you for this food. Amen. Oh God, that takes me back. That takes me all the way back. That's beautiful. I hope that y'all eat a nourishing and fulfilling meal tonight. I hope that y'all make this meal because it's so easy and it's so delicious. Go here, Daddy, please. So easy, so delicious, and beautiful. All right, so I got some vegan cheese I'm about to sprinkle on here. I always cook with love. That's the only way we know, you know? So we got some vegan cheese going on here. This Kobe Jack cheese. It's just what I ended up having in here. And I'm also going to go in with some mozzarella because, I don't know, mozzarella and spaghetti, they just seem like they go together. And we want it nice and cheesy because though we're doing the whole vegan thing, right, doesn't mean that we don't want that same juiciness, right? That same pleasure that we are used to experiencing with our food. You know? Every time I cook, I surprise my family members because, especially my ones that, they eat whatever they want to eat. They don't really put any kind of thought into it as far as like what's good for their bodies and things like that. Every time I cook for them, they're surprised, like, oh my God, ain't no meat in this? Oh my God, it don't, ain't no this, ain't no that. So I just use this Violife. I like this brand. And my other favorite brand is Follow Your Heart. This is my favorite brand of cheese to buy out of all the companies. Out of all the companies, if you need Parmesan, get this. If you need like blue cheese, get this. It's another shredded cheese brand that I love that I just didn't have today. I don't know if y'all are gonna have it where you are. It's called Muchi. Also very, very tasty. The super well-known brands like Daya, yeah, I don't really feel those either, so I feel you on that. So this is what we got. About to go in the oven. While that goes in the oven, I'm gonna start preparing a salad. Look, and we got two. This is gonna be for the kids. This is gonna be for mommy and daddy. I already got the oven on. Let me slide this in here so that can start cooking or melting. You know what I really should have did? I really should have put foil on top of that, but I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with it because the foil will keep the cheese from browning in the too soon. So the foil kind of keeps all of that in, and then when you take it off, keep it in there for another 5-7 minutes. Then that cheese browns. But like I said, all the food in here is already cooked, so it don't need to be in there long, right? Let me see. Timer. Okay, that's that. And y'all, like, food is basically done. Like, basically done. Now, before I go, we need movies. We need movies. A ritual for Dream and I every night when we eat good food, which is every night. We like to watch something. Kids gonna eat mom and dad food. They do. Because all kids love spaghetti. I don't know what that is. Like, all kids will eat spaghetti. They like, that's easy. Also got some organic. I thought this was organic, but it's not. I thought I ordered organic, but all good. Garlic bread. So now you got spaghetti, garlic bread, and a salad. Coming right up. And, we're going to enjoy it. Give me some movies. What's something y'all have watched recently that y'all think is worth the share? 300 Spartan movie. Of course, we done seen that already. Is there a new 300? Is there a new one out? We already seen the old one. Something else, something intriguing. Awake. It's an older film. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Baby, you hear that? Awake is a film to watch. Yeah, you heard that? Awake. Have we seen that before? I don't think we've seen that, so that may be good to watch. Thank you for that recommendation. I know some of y'all got some other ones too. Why y'all holding out? Why y'all holding out on the movies? Listen, I'm gonna make a quick salad with some spring mix and some spinach and kale. Gotta massage the salad. Gotta rinse the salad. Spinach and kale with a spring mix, which got all the stuff. Brown sugar. Oh, you taking us back. That's the sexy time. Brown sugar. That's sexy time right there. The most recent Spider-Man. I think we saw the most recent Spider-Man too. But that brown sugar, that's classic. Why they don't make movies like that no more, y'all? What's up with that? They don't make movies like that no more. They don't want you to see sexy black people, doing their thing. I don't understand that. And you would think that, the creators like Issa Rae, the creators like Kenya Barris, Will Packer, you would think that they would tap back into creating sexy black movies. Terrence Howard and Jessica Alba, that may be good. I kind of can dig both of them as actors and actresses, so that may be a good one for us to check out. Roscoe Jenkins is funny. That's funny, yeah. Young and G, you taking us back with these ones, yes. Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. That was a funny one. Love that movie. See, Dream don't like to watch older movies like that. He act like he can't watch movies that he already seen. Right? He act like he can't watch movies that he already seen. Me, on the other hand, if I got a good laugh from it, I can laugh from it, right? And yes, Brown Sugar was definitely crazy. And that, and they do add madness into these, black movies. They do add madness into these black movies. Even when we think about Love and Basketball. Like, that's a classic movie that we all loved. But the way Buddy treated her when she was pursuing her basketball dreams and goals, right? I get it. She didn't show up for me, when he was going through his hard time, his mother and father going through their divorce, fighting and stuff. But sir, you don't just ghost the girl. Like, that's not healthy, Or I think about even Friday. Dream and I just saw this thing on Friday where they were like, how much money does Smokey really owe Big Worm? How much money did he owe Big Worm? Because he was fake counting the money. He had 100, that he flipped it over and he said 120, 130, 140, and he was like, nigga, that's $100. So how much money did he owe Big Worm? And then Craig is asking his family, let me hold $200. They let me hold $200. Let me hold $200. How much money did he owe him? You know what I mean? So we see these movies are just crazy. Like, literally, y'all are doing a drive-by shooting in front of this black neighborhood because he owes you $200 or $100 or however much. So, love these movies. They definitely entertained us, and they definitely did their thing. All right. All in all, y'all, I know we've been on here talking about food and life and all the stuff, but I just want to tell y'all that you're safe to get some rest. You don't have to wait till you are on your last leg to decide to sit down, to decide to relax, to decide to surrender. In fact, whenever we get to that point, it's late in the game, And I think a major big part about spiritual and energetic rest is not feeling bad about it, right? Because you will know you need to rest, right? And you may say, okay, I'm going to get my rest today. I'm going to sleep in, right? I'm not going to wake up till 9 o'clock, or I'm not going to do all the things, the ripping and running. You may make that decision, right? And then while you resting, you judging yourself for resting. So now you just defeated the purpose. So what I want to recommend is that when we're in those moments where we know we got to get quiet, where we know we got to relax, where we know we got to chill out, don't get in an emotional space that robs you or gyps you out of that blessing. Why you gotta do the most? What you talking about? We about to watch this stripper movie. We never said we was gonna actually watch that.
We about to watch that.
No. Y'all know Tyler Perry just came out with a something on Netflix, where he just added all of the stereotype, whatever. He just added all of the stuff on it, right? Stripper, wealthy family, cosmetic line, human trafficking. Like, I don't even have time for Tyler like that. I don't have time for Tyler like that. I don't even like soap opera like shows. Like, I like the shows to just be filmed regularly. I don't like all of the dramatics. Which, when he put soap opera there, that to me says it's going to be dramatic, right? I don't know about y'all. He's talking about y'all know we about to watch it. Have y'all seen the commercial for it? It's called Beauty in Black. Beauty in Black. I stopped watching Tyler movies. The way he shows black people is kind of toxic. Sometimes it's toxic all the time. Not sometimes. It's toxic all the time, right? Like, that's his MO. I don't know. And I don't... Listen, let me tell y'all. The Tyler Perry... Oh, Elmira says she saw the preview. Her boyfriend wants to watch it. Wow. The funny thing about it, right? The funny thing about it is that Tyler Perry's documentary that kind of just detailed his life and, all the trials and tribulations that he had to go through in order for him to become who we know today is so good. Like, his life story and all the trials and tribulations and the overcoming that he did is so good. But I don't know why he can't use those talents just to
No, Kimmy, sit
create
down.
something healthy to watch, you know? What's up with that? Like, sir, does it all have to be ghetto? And I don't mean ghetto like, you know, when I'm saying ghetto, I'm not talking about like a neighborhood. I'm not talking about an area. I'm not talking about a certain kind of people. I'm just talking about it's just isn't displaying the right type of energy. I don't know why he got to do all of that. Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all season your salads? Do you season your salad? If you don't, you should start. If you don't season your salads, you should start. So you know how you have to massage your salad, you know? Now you gotta massage your salad. You can start as you're massaging it, you know, with a teaspoon of olive oil, drop a little salt and pepper on it. It will make your salad more tasty. You'll be more apt to eating it. I learned that when I did my raw vegan challenge, which I am about to do again in November. Which I'll be showing y'all some of those recipes as well. Right? I'm also very good for making my own salad dressing as well, but I'm not doing that tonight. Not doing that tonight. This food is almost done, y'all, so I gotta get this salad ready and on the plate. Yes, let's go. So yeah, I agree. He caters to a niche crowd. I'm good on him. Exactly. Like, he caters to the crowd that is, how do we say? What do we say? Because, like, my mama likes to watch Tyler Perry stuff. Right? And my mom, she's not, like, totally, like, unconscious. But you know what? It caters to the crowd that's like, yeah, that really happened in my life, you know? Like, yeah, it caters to the crowd that is like, this is really real. It caters to the crowd that's like, they want to see their lives on TV for real. So, you know, for me personally, I don't gotta see my lived trauma on the TV. Like, I don't need the remembrance of the things that I went through. Right? That's why I used to trip out seeing my mama watch crazy ass What's Love Got to Do with It. I'm like, Mama, why are we watching What's Love Got to Do with It? We see this in real life. We don't need Ike and Tina, right? We don't need Ike and Tina to show us real life. Because to me, all it does is really perpetuates that same experience. But, so that's the energy of that crowd, or of those types of people who enjoy those types of films. The energy is, you know, it's like somebody's telling their story. Iman said, not Ike and Tina. Yes, Ike and Tina. Yes, Ike and Tina. Ike and Tina all the way. Do you hear me? Ike and Tina all the way. Right? Sing anime. You know, like, I was not interested. I didn't want to see all of that, right? I'd rather see something that was so far off from my life. Like, you know, somewhat could be some sort of, like, escapism. Wow, everyone stops and looks at the car crash. I guess that's what it is. Hi, Pepper. Listen, y'all got to see all the kids today. Y'all got to see all the kids today except for Kai. Excuse me. Y'all got to see all the kids today except for Kai. He's getting so juicy. He's so juicy. He's gonna turn 1, y'all. Kai will be 11 months. Kai will be 11 months in a few days. So we got 1 month away till he turns 1. How special. Very, very special. I'm using this Primal Kitchen Caesar dressing. Oh, look. AA talking about what you cooking up. I'm about to show you because it's ready. I'm about to pull it out the oven now. Let me see. Hopefully my cheese melted enough. Really? Caesar dressing? Come on. Doom, doom, doom. Hop, little bunny. Y'all know about Miss Rachel? Do y'all kids know about Miss Rachel? You don't like it? Listen. That's kind of interesting. You know who this is like my second time or so getting their dressing. This is my first time trying the Caesar dressing. And it's super thick, my God. Sheesh. Like I said, I really would prefer to make my own, to be honest. I think making my own dressing always serves me well. Because I could always add a little bit more, take something away. All of that. Dream coming for all that. What you mean he coming for all of that? They are expensive. They are expensive. Like that little bottle of dressing was like $6. I'm gonna let that stay in. You know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm going to turn that timer off. So I just put it on broil for a little bit. Because like I said, I just want that cheese to get a little bit brown. So put it on the low broil. Oh, at your store it's $7 or $8. Oh, Dream likes to eat. You know, I don't want to sound explicit, but he's a hungry man. He's a hungry man in every way, shape, and form, okay? Yes, he is. And that's how baby, can you just stand up with him? I'm really almost done. I'm making plates. I'm making plates, so you would have to hold them anyways while I make plates, unless you want to make plates. Yeah, Dream likes to eat food. Dream likes to eat, and I like to feed. He likes to eat, and I like to feed. It's a really nice, healthy balance, if you know what I mean. Who did it, Kai? Yeah, exactly. Okay, because Dream is like, he want his mommy. That's what Dream is saying. He want his mommy. I really wanted to show y'all. Kai, you really just gonna go off, Kai? He really gonna go off. He really gonna go off right now. And Dream let him do it. And Dream let him do it, because he ain't standing up with my boy. All Kai want to do is stand up. All he want to do is see what's going on. And guess what? His daddy not standing up. Oh, he's acting sleepy. He's sleepy, y'all. He rubbing his eyes. I'm very proud of this food right now, y'all. I'm very grateful that y'all have spent lovely time with me. I want to show y'all this spaghetti. Maybe this broil has went ahead and happened in a timely manner. We will see right now. Listen, y'all don't have any new shows. Y'all gave us all the old stuff we done seen before. All I'm talking to the family about something for us to watch. Are you sure you're trying to watch Tyler Perry? Or are you just saying that right now because we online? You gotta try the baked spaghetti. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. And then I'm gonna plate it and I'm gonna let y'all see. Then I'm gonna let y'all be gone to enjoy y'all's night. Ooh. Mm. Wow. Now, mind y'all, this is vegan cheese, so it ain't gonna act the same. And that's hot, y'all. It ain't gonna act the same as your regular cheese, okay? Let me put some on this plate, and I will let y'all indulge in the visual. Hi, Kimmy. Let me see, I'm gonna turn this around. Oh my God. Y'all, this is gonna be Dream's plate. Nice big daddy plate. But I'm gonna bite off of it. First of all, he gonna wanna eat me tonight after he eat this. Yeah. He, you know, cause that's how he is, right? That's how he is. Let me get this garlic bread real quick. I know my guy. I really could let this brown some more. Really bread. I really could let that brown some more. Nice and crispy. But everybody's wow. Let me get a fork. All right. Happy birthday, Dixon. Look, y'all. Wow. Ooh, I hope. Like Tabitha Brown said, I don't. Go what? Yeah, go in the trash. Oh, God. Look, God is grace. God is good. Let us thank you for our food. Amen. Yo, that's good. Let me not get too big of a bite because it is hot as hell. Look at that. And that vegan cheese is all like melty on the inside, okay? I'm ready to go sit down and watch a movie and eat. I will catch y'all later. I love you. Get your rest, okay? You're worth it. All right? I'll talk to y'all later. That was Dream's plate. He'll be okay. Bye, y'all.